Digital art for me is something very foreign and something that I'm not very used to. But I think my try here is pretty decent for a first time, for a landscape anyway. It takes a lot of getting used to all the tools and trying to pick out the correct brush. Now that we've seen the digital side, we're going to do the traditional piece in the same way, or the same picture, not the same way. I'm going to do it in traditional form. So I'm using Daler-Rowney acrylic paper. I'm going to tape down to this board. We've got a palette, we've got paints, brushes, water, napkins to clean up with. So let's try and see how well this goes. By the time I had this all taped down to the board, I honestly think I could have had the digital done already. That's just saying. Trying to get the same sky effect, and I couldn't get those clouds to look the same as I did in the digital piece, which was really driving me crazy. is where I really screwed up and forgot to put the mist in between the mountaintops, and I had already realized that I had already put the trees in, and I wanted an undo button so bad. Just a note also that this is the first time I've ever actually painted with acrylics on paper. Normally I use canvases, whether they be board canvases or stretched canvases, and so the paper was warbling on me, and that was driving me crazy as well. Brushes stuck in the paint. Ugh. So you can see that the techniques, if you use the same technique, whether digital or traditional, don't always have the same effect. It can come out similar, but it's not going to have the same effect. Not to mention, I mean, trying to mix the paint, it's, you know, to get the right colors. On digital, all I had to do was like, oh, that looks like a nice brown, click, you know. It wasn't like, what is that brown made of? Is it made of yellow and reds and blues and white, or, you know, how much of each color? It's just, that's the color you get. Not saying that it's easier, I'm just comparing. So you can see I wasn't able to put the mist in between the little hills because I had forgotten to do that until I already had the trees in. So I couldn't go back and do that without messing it up. Which is undo button. I wish the paper had an undo button. So, but it doesn't. So I had to leave the mist out. But it still came out okay. It's very similar to the digital piece. And I definitely liked my clouds in the digital piece way better. I can paint clouds, but I tried using the same technique as I did on the digital tablet, and there's your there's the outcome. Doesn't quite work the same, but it looks okay. It's definitely a sunrise. So there you have it. Digital versus traditional. Which do I like better? I can't say. I really can't say. I think, like I said, they both have their pros, they both have their ups and downs. They both definitely have a huge learning curve. If you were introduced to digital first and you know nothing about traditional art, well, then there's your learning curve. If you were introduced to traditional first and want to get into digital art, well, there's your learning curve. It's just a huge process and things that you have to learn with both. It's not that one's better than the other. They're just different. Like all of us. I love you all bunches. See you in my next video. Bye.